I'm the Claywright, and we're going to be doing some work today. What we're going to make today, and this is your basic hint, are fish. These are the easiest of all the projects that I will be doing with you in this series of shows. This is so easy, short white men can do it. That's as easy as anything gets. Now, I'm going to try to make a fish and show you how to paint one in this very limited time, so I'm going to be getting right on it. Okay, first step, to build something, you have to have materials. The materials that we're going to use is my favorite clay, white earthenware clay. I'm going to take this wire and cut through the clay, okay? Now, this makes people angry, so you gotta watch quick. This is so easy, it is embarrassing, all right? I'm gonna use an armature again, which is a bag filled with paper. That way I can get a little bit of shape to the fish, all right? So all of us have these shapes. We're gonna give it a little dimension, okay? This is the paper. This is the bag. This is what artists call an armature. This is an internal skeleton, okay? Now, I'm going to take the clay and I'm going to cut it roughly the thickness of a slice of white bread. It's thick bread at my house. I'm going to get that thickness a little bit better. Now, this is basically a square shape because I started out with a square shape. All right? See my thickness? See, doesn't like a fish, does it? Okay, let's see what I can do. All right? If this were his nose, right there, then I'm going to squeeze right here, like I'm going to shake hands with it. Howdy do. Howdy do, Mr. Fish. Okay, shook hands with it. Now I'm going to press down on the tail so that it's flat. All right? This is my armature. I put it right in the middle, and I shape him around the armature. If you have good graphic recognition skills, you see this guy coming already, okay? Now, I want to be able to hang this fish on the wall later, so I have to put a little groove here on the back where my thumb is catching, so it'll hang. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to put a little groove on the back, and I'll bring this out. Now it's a groovy fish, okay? Now it can hang. And here I go. Now I'm going to go kind of fast this time because I want to paint one of these bad boys, all right? See this rare exotic tool here, this old magic marker? It's got striation marks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fan right down the tail here. Oh, that's working out great. Oh, yeah, I'm kicking. There's the grooves for the tail. All righty? Now, right here. Was that easy enough? All right. Here comes the mouth. Right here. Is that cool or what? Okay. Now, are we ready? With our thumb. There's the eye. Remember the fin? Oh, that kicking, man. There's the fin. All right. Now, the upper ridges. I'm going to use the edge of this stick and just pull away. This is working, looking good, looking good. Look at this bad boy. Is he coming right along or what? Now, I've got a host of tools I brought over here, and this is rebar, all right? Some of you people are familiar with it from construction. So I could rub this rebar across here and make this wonderful, oh, it looks like a fillet of fish. Check that out. Oh, that's great. I'm happy with that. Okay, rebar. Now this scales will show up great when we're painting it. If you get that in there tight enough, wow. See the grooves? Not too shabby. All we need now is an eye grab a small amount of clay, a little water in the eye, touch it there, use my same tool here, there's an eye. Now fish have fins, such as you see here behind me, the ones on top of the dorsal, the ones down low, this is the pectoral, and that's the anal. Okay, so we're going to get some fins right quick. This is sleazy. This is easy. This is mud and sticks. I'm going to roll a ball. I'm going to tear it half in two so I end up with 2 equal balls. That's a good way to end up, okay? Now, one end skinny, one end fat. Grab the top and the bottom down like that. I do Boy Scout troops sometime at my studio, and all of them miss the table and hit each other, but you got to aim. One end skinny, one end fat, grab the top and the bottom, down like that. We take the same tool you saw right here, which is, I like the grooves in here. I'm a groovy kind of guy. Perfecto! I like it. Do it some again. Oh, twice I'm perfect. That may be a record for me. Okay. Now, a little water. The pectoral fins are up front here, and he's swimming through the water. The anal fins are here in the rear. Is that cool or what? And there's a little gill fin right here. And I'm not paying attention to my watch here, but that's going very, very fast, okay? Now I'm going to give it a little fat cheek, because fat cheeks are very sexy. My wife told me that. Okay, now, little there, put the little cheek right here. Now I don't know if this is a southern fish or not, so I'd have to give it some attitude. Okay. You know what a baby fish is called? For real? It's called a fry. A group of fish, of course, are called a school. All right. Most of my work has attitude, and I don't know why. So here's our trick. We roll a coil, throw it down so it's flat, and I'm going to wrap it around that lower lip. And that is what we call major attitude. Got that lip out? Had a friend, when she'd get angry, she'd pout and stick her lip out, and her father would say he could drive all the way to Charlotte on that lip. So here we go. Now, this was a wad of mud just a few seconds ago, guys. You see this? All right, now we're pushing the clock, but I want to show you this because it is so much fun. I'm going to put this guy down, and I'm going to paint one. Now to paint, we need paint. We're going to paint this fish, and I mean quick. I'm going to use these 3 bowls right here. Now the paint that I'm going to use is paint that you'd paint your house with. It's acrylic, a water-based paint. It dries very, very fast. We're going to baptize this fish. The fish are so biblical. I love that character. Matter of fact, the symbol is on my logo. Right, this is yellow. This is our base color. Okay, watch this. This took just 3 seconds. Now what I want to do is I want to be sure that I wipe some of this color off so the second color will be able to grab. Now the more that I wipe off, the stronger the second color is going to be. All right? See this guy yellow? Now, what colors shall I make? A fish come every possible color. I have these wonderful books here on fish. Look at these colors. There's nothing that I can think of that God didn't think of first. We got stripes. We got polka dots. We got teal and purple and lavender. We got the book upside down. Looky here. Every imaginable color combination in the spectrum, in the rainbow. They come in all kinds of sizes and shapes. So anything I do has been done before, so I can't do this wrong. I don't focus a lot on doing things wrong. Okay, so let's have some fun. I got yellow. What have I got now? Well, I got some red. Okay, what will yellow and red do? Fixing to find out. Now, the first color you put on is called the primary color. It'll always be your strongest color. You probably didn't notice much while ago when I wiped it with the sponge, but you'll notice it this time. Do you see the primary color? Oh man, that's killer. Goldfish color, see that? Now, the thing is, it's so much fun, you want to keep doing it. Of course, that happens a lot in life, but I won't talk about it this show. Okay, see that? Now, I'll put a little more water, and like I told you, the more water I put, do you see that yellow coming through? Ooh, upside down backwards. That's the gift of dyslexia. All right, now, that's yellow and red. What color am I going to use now? Well, I got some green over here. Or is that blue? Let's see what this does. Now, these colors have been diluted with water, so this is what I call a wash. Okay? Ooh. Oh, man, that is so exciting. I like that. I like that. Ooh. That is just too much fun. Now, I've got it aside, and I've only got a very narrow time because this clay is very, very absorbent. All right? And I have just a little bit of time to decide. Now, not looking too shabby. I like this. I looked at my books. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add pure color. All right, my pure color is over here. What pure color shall I like? Well, I got some red. Remember, there are no rules. I can make this up as I go along, just like my life. All right? So, artists are special rule breakers. All right, there's enough red to paint 10 fish. Okay, here I go. I'm going to use this brush. This is called the dry brush technique, when I use just a very little bit and I just lightly put it on. Now, I get a lot of my students have different personalities. Some people are manic and they want a lot. See that? Oh man, that is, look, I'm liking this. I may keep this one. What the hey? All right, that's a little bit of red. Now I can put some on and I can take it back off, or I can leave it to hail on. Now, one thing that I want to tell you, and a lot of people get ticked about this, and I like ticking people off. I'm really good at it. No bell will ring when you're finished. Ding! Oh, I guess I'm done. A little thing that pops in the oven, right? My wife has a smoke alarm in the kitchen. She uses it as an oven timer. So when the smoke alarm goes off, dinner's ready. But like that, no timer is going to go off. I have to decide when I'm through with this. This looks darn good. Okay. But maybe just one more color. All right? Everybody wants just a little bit more. What can I muck it up with now? What have I got? I got purple. I got blue. I got a really nice green. I'm liking green. It's a peaceful color. Ooh, good green. I get another brush. I'm going to highlight. Less is more. George Orwell said that. Okay, less is more. Just the least little bit. Ooh, too much, too much. The tail's wagging the dog. Less. See, I get to change my mind. Okay? Less is more. I like that.